room, let's collide. Streaming hot takes, combat in overdrive. Chairs flying, bodies on the ground. Preview last night's show, no holds unbound. Smell the sweat, hear the roar, feel the pain. Tagging folks in, dialogue insane. Matt's on the mat, Vince's vendetta. Analyze the best moves, no meta. Friday night fights, Grun's room delight. Hit the play button, commentary tight. Top rope leap, slams in sight. Podcast reverberates, breaking tonight. Heel turns crazy, face gains momentum. Captured every moment, endless venom. New champs, shock the crowd. Replay, breakdown, critics stand proud. Raw emotions, no disqualifications. Table smashes, fierce altercations. Belt changes hands, crowd erupts. We dissect each drop kick, no one interrupts. Friday night fights, Grun's room delight. Hit the play button, commentary tight. Top rope leap, slams in sight. Podcast reverberates, breaking tonight. Raw emotions, no disqualifications. Table smashes, fierce altercations. Belt changes hands, crowd erupts. We dissect each drop kick, no one interrupts. Friday night fights, Grun's room delight. Hit the play button, commentary tight. Top rope leap, slams in sight. Podcast reverberates, breaking tonight. No, bang. Microphone blazing, Grun's room, let's collide. Streaming hot takes, combat in overdrive. Yeah, chairs flying, bodies on the ground. Review last night's show, no holds unbound. No holds unbound. Smell the sweat, hear the roar, feel the pain. Tagging folks in, dialogue insane. Matt's on the mat, Vince's vendetta. Analyze the best moves, no meta. Friday night fights, Grun's room delight. Hit the play button, commentary tight. Top rope leap, slams in sight. Podcast reverberates, breaking tonight. Heel turns crazy, face gains momentum. Captured every moment, endless venom. New champs, shock the crowd. Replay, breakdown, critics stand proud. Raw emotions, no disqualifications. Table smashes, fierce altercation. Belt changes hands, crowd erupts. We dissect each drop kick, no one interrupts. Microphone blazing, Grun's room, let's collide. Streaming hot takes, combat in overdrive. Yeah, chairs flying, bodies on the ground. Review last night's show, no holds unbound. No holds unbound. Got it.
Captain Overwatch, you can't really, you know, I'm with the right.
Microphone blazing, Grun's room, let's collide. Streaming hot takes, combat in overdrive. Chairs flying, bodies on the ground. Preview last night's show, no holds unbound. Smell the sweat, hear the roar, feel the pain. Tagging folks in, dialogue insane. Matt's on the mat, Vince's vendetta. Analyze the best moves, no meta. Friday night fights, Grun's room delight. Hit the play button, commentary tight. Top rope leap, slams in sight. Podcast reverberates, breaking tonight. Heel turns crazy, face gains momentum. Captured every moment, endless venom. New champs, shock the crowd. Replay, breakdown, critics stand proud. Raw emotions, no disqualifications. Table smashes, fierce altercations. Belt changes hands, crowd erupts. We dissect each drop kick, no one interrupts. Friday night fights, Grun's room delight. Hit the play button,
What is going on? It is the Grunmeister here. It is Friday night, and you know what that means. It is time for me to talk Smackdown reviewing and previewing. However, for those that aren't aware, once again, Smackdown is over in Europe, which means they aired it earlier, and I accidentally got spoiled on a few things. Uh, Not particularly happy about one of the things I heard because it kind of ruins the whole purpose of a specific group on SmackDown. I think you can figure out which group that is. But we got Clash in Paris this Sunday? I believe it's Sunday. Yes, Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern. Remember, tune in to IYH live this Sunday. We'll be doing a regular little talk with IYH. However, we will also be live watching Clash in Paris while doing our IYH Sunday house party. We have the Maydew, who is over in the UK and England, telling us to go to Europe. Maydew, that's quite expensive, especially in these times. Okay. And we can't just make the trip in a couple days. We don't have that kind of money. Unfortunately, like, look, we'd all like to visit just to experience firsthand how European wrestling fans enjoy the WWE when they do, when the WWE does make their way over there. So, uh, you guys definitely make it a great show. You guys are always full of energy, which we really appreciate. And you're full of energy because you don't get it as much. Serum Meg over in the Twitch chat telling me to shut up. I'm sorry, but if you're on, you should have known this. We are talking. This is me talking. It's not going to be an hour of me sitting here in silence for your amusement, because I don't know how you would find that amusing or entertaining at all. What is entertaining is IYH and all the programs we got running. We've got Monday Night Raw review with the voice Joshua Joseph, myself, the Blue Eyed Villain, and Chaos Goblin himself, Kevin Calloway. We have got the Raw deal with House and O'Neill on Wednesdays. We have got the ECW Watch Along with Alec on the Concept House, hosted by the voice Joshua Joseph. We just recently, 2 weeks ago, had Joel Gertner on. For those who are unaware, Joel Gertner is one of the personalities, one of the commentators, and a manager from old school ECW when they were running bingo halls with Sabu, the Dudleys, Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Sandman, Balls Mahoney, Raven, New Jack. God, Meg, this is not that kind of show. This is not that kind of show. So Meg, um, so Joel Gertner, who got AC, the voice actor for Joseph and Alcon Concept House, they got a chance to speak with him for about 30 minutes, an hour or so, and it was a great talk. We're always looking to get ECW legends that people may have forgotten about or aren't paying attention to, because you know what, ECW is a great promotion in its own right. Like, granted, yes, very much the redheaded stepchild. However, in today's world of pro wrestling, we appreciate and love everything ECW gave us. What we also love and appreciate is when SmackDown puts on a good show, because they did that last week. Holy cow. We got the Lou over in the Twitch chat. Yes, Twitch is my primary platform that I do stream on, when I create content on. So if you guys do drop a follow there, or if you like YouTube, I don't blame you. If you like your platform, you like your platform that you like to use. Use it, drop a like, drop a subscribe, hit the heart, follow me on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, all under the name Grunmeister. Maydu, Jamie, I I know you're gonna apologize for Meg, but I also know the apology means nothing because I know Meg. She regrets nothing. What? Oh, Meg, that was not me trying to be mean. That was me trying to make a joke. Okay, because I know you. All right, it was just a joke. Look, of course, I accept your apology. Gee, anyways, is SmackDown, like I said last week, it was good. It was better than the previous two SmackDowns. Those ones were not good at all. They weren't terrible ones prior, but this one was far better. Show started with now they were in Dublin, Ireland last week, and the voice Joshua Joseph, guys. I was just telling you, go check out ECW watch alongs. Go check out Monday Night Raw review. Tune in to Sunday House Party this weekend. And to Sunday, about 1:30, we're going to go live. We're going to talk quickly about our predictions for Clash in Paris. And then, afterwards, we're going to sit along, hang out, and watch Clash in Paris. Because it should be a pretty good show. Well, no card. The card's not crazy. However, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The Vikings, so I'm really glad to see that there's so much action here tonight in the chat. Greatly appreciate you guys showing up. Greatly appreciate you guys hanging out with me, especially since we're just about to get into SmackDown. So as I was saying, SmackDown last week was in Dublin, Ireland, and it was the very first live broadcast of WWE SmackDown, Friday Night SmackDown from Dublin, Ireland, for everywhere else in the world because it didn't air live in the US as far as I know. As far as I know, it aired live everywhere else in the world, which is significant. Problem with it airing live in the US is I'm sure that USA Network has their very, very peculiar schedule they like to keep, and so SmackDown had to air at 8 p.m. at its regular time. However, it did help because later on there was a segment that had to be re-recorded because it didn't look good. What didn't need to get re-recorded was Becky Lynch coming out to welcome everyone to SmackDown and talking about how she is the greatest thing to come out of Ireland since ever. Bono is pretentious. Just he bashed pretty much everybody that wasn't a professional wrestler from Ireland. And I don't remember what she mentioned, but she was just being Becky Lynch and somehow find a way to get heat in her hometown. And yet loved it. Loved it. Becky Lynch was at her absolute best. That's definitely love it. Becky Lynch is amazing. I love her. Becky Lynch is fantastic. She was interrupted by Tiffany Stratton, the women's world champion, or the women's WWE champion, and who came out to after Becky had built up enough heat. Because I'm realizing something. Tiffany is losing steam a little bit. Tiffany, and it's not necessarily her fault. It's there. Her title run has not. Her title reign has definitely been about the cash and not so much about the reign and the run with the title. Definitely glad that she did win the Money in the Bank briefcase, and glad that she cashed in and won. But it just title runs starting to appear a little lacking. But you know what? We got to have a tag team match in the main event because Nia Jax came down to attack Tiffany, or verbally, before Becky got a cheap shot on. Actually, no, it was Nia who got the cheap shot on Tiffany. Then Nia invited Becky to beat her down. Jade Cargill came out for the save, so I guess Jade Cargill is still somehow in the title picture. The voice actor Joseph telling us Tiffany has been put into a corner with no real chance of growth. Absolutely 100%. That is definitely true. It is sad because Tiffany, they've asked her be heel in NXT. She did. She hit that out of the park. Like, we told her to be a babyface. She did that. And everything that they've instructed her to do, every assignment they've given her, she's hit out of the park. The only exception is her match with Jade Cargill at SummerSlam, and it wasn't even necessarily her fault. It was the fact that you have two women that are still young and not experienced enough to pull out a great match like that. That which is unfortunate, but she's not done. This isn't the end of her career. This is just saying she's hit a speed bump. But she's gonna get back on it. The Viking Storm now saying they wasted her when putting her on top, as they have done a million times to talent. It's definitely. I can see what you mean, Viking. At the same time, like I don't think you're wrong. But I do think putting women or putting Tiffany specifically in that position, they were trying to capture and keep the fire that she had going with the fans, keep that going. And it was just an unfortunate situation where either they didn't pull the trigger and give her the briefcase, and let her cash in. They don't get that awesome moment of Tiffany betraying Nia and Candice LeRae and cashing in on Nia. We don't get that awesome moment. And it was a great moment. Maybe not top 10 moments, but as far as cash-ins, it was a pretty damn good cash-in. Not many cash-ins are that amazing. See, Damian Sandow's cash-in should have been absolutely amazing the way they booked that. If he had won, he should have won. He really should have. But we're in a position right now where WWE they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do, because they can't go overboard with stuff because they're not far off from being on the road to WrestleMania. I'm sure they're already planning WrestleMania right now, if they haven't been planning it for the last 6 months. WrestleMania 43, I think it is. It's going to be in it's 43 or is it 2? So many I keep on forgetting. It's gonna be in Las Vegas, and there is no major story going in that we definitely know is gonna be heading into WrestleMania. We have some ideas, but nothing to guarantee. One thing we do have knowing is that John Cena will not be at WrestleMania, but Becky Lynch probably will be, as she will most likely. I think she's going to hold that title till WrestleMania. I think that might be where she loses it somehow to Lyra. I have no idea how they get there, but I think Lyra finds some way to get Becky Lynch to. No, I don't think it's no. Maybe it's Lyra and Bailey at WrestleMania. What is up, the house? The W stands for work. That is why there is a W in house. The W stands for work. We've been putting in all that work. And I've been putting in this work, talking to the chat. Thank you guys for interacting and hanging out with me. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, Nick Aldis came down, made the main event match a tag team match. Jade Cargill teaming up with Tiffany Stratton to take on Nia Jax and Becky Lynch in the main event. And our first match of the evening was a tag team match where Mello was talked to before the match began by Fraxium, who admitted that Fraxium was that Mello is a really good wrestler. He's got a lot of potential, but Miz is holding him back. And Mello defended his tag team partner, but Miz is kind of holding Mello back a little bit. But I gotta be happy because they're giving Melo a storyline to tell. I can't be mad. And with that, House is asking me, where do I rank this current Becky Lynch run amongst her other successful? Okay, not number one, not number one at all. The run from Nia Jax breaking her nose to where she won in that triple threat against Ronda and Charlotte. I would say that run is number one. Um, this top 5, top 10, like it's a very good run. It's um her previous runs since returning from pregnancy have been, they haven't been terrible. They've been good, but not um oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Like without that accident, uh we don't have this Becky Lynch. No way in hell. Like that moment made Becky Lynch look so badass. And it's like that's all we want. Like make the wrestlers look great. Becky Lynch was going to be would have been a solid, great, quirky mid Carter babyface forever. But now it's it's going to take material. I don't know. I mean, whatever they do have planned for Cody, it could be they could want him to be extra healthy. Maybe he's more banged up than we realize. I mean, Seth Rollins was walking around with a really banged up knee for what, a year before he got over a year before he got it looked at or got it taken care of. It's I bet his woke ass nuts. What are you talking about? You, he looks like a guy who says we are. I mean, hey, look, Jimmy Uso said it, okay, and I mean, look, I haven't made any kids, but I do know it takes more than one person. Thank you, thank you very much, House. I greatly appreciate that. Miz and Mello would take on Motor City Machine Guns in a pretty good tag team match. Mello had some nice moments, was about to take the win for his team when Miz tagged himself in. Mello stopped, got got in Miz's face. He's Sabin pushed Mello into Miz. Mello was able to fight off Miz. Then Alex Shelley comes in. Then tosses Mello out. Takes out a Shelley, or Shelley takes out Mello with a crossbody over the top rope. Sabin is still down from a face buster or face planter that Mello had hit on Sabin right before Shelley came in to stop Mello from getting the win. Then Miz, who's still legal, rolls in, gets the pin. 1, 2, 3. Ugh, like it's teamwork, but it's like, God, we're definitely getting a Miz Mello feud at some point, and I'm all here for it. Oh, you guys, oh, you grown men with your children making your pregnancy jokes. We had Piper Niven taking on one half of the wait, the voice. Really? No, no voice. No. So we got the voice Joshua Joseph in chat saying Miz is greater than John. No, in no universe is that true. You extreme stream. I can't even say the words. Josh, how dare you? No, the Miz is not on Cena's level. Miz is great. Miz is a first ballot Hall of Famer and should be absolutely praised for the work that he has done in WWE and for what he has given us, the fans. Or I kind of do just the little bit that I have been spoiled to. I think I'll talk about the. I guess I'll tell you guys tell you guys what was spoiled. It was the United States Championship match was spoiled, and I'll talk about that a little bit. Because I do want to have that more. I do want to share my thoughts with the group, or I just share all my thoughts here and accept the fact that I need to tone down on how much talking I do and let other people talk on the Sunday house parties. Voice might be onto something that sounds like a discussion. Two great careers. I mean, they are both great, absolutely great careers. There's someone else who's been having a great career is Charlotte Flair with all the titles she's won, and she's currently one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. She took on Piper Niven, and Piper Niven was absolutely clean in beating Charlotte Flair, which earned them a women's tag team title match earlier today. That one I have not seen. I don't want to know yet because right now I'm a little bit disappointed with how SmackDown went so far. It's right now I only know one thing other than that. I know John Cena said some things, and if John Cena's talking, then it's probably pretty good. But now Charlotte did get distracted by Alba Fire and Chelsea Green, but ultimately all they did was create an opportunity for Charlotte Flair to break the figure eight, causing Piper Niven to giving Piper Niven time to recover. But at no point was Charlotte Flair in a position where she couldn't make a counter or get back in control. Piper took advantage of an opportunity that was granted and won clean with the Piper driver. Voice saying Flair looks like she needs to wash her hair and Liv needs deodorant. Oh my god! Wow. Look, maybe Charlotte does need to wash her hair, okay? But look, we Liv Morgan is from New Jersey, okay? So we know that's why you think she needs deodorant because she's from New Jersey. See, Josh, stop hating on New Jersey. It's not that terrible of a state, okay? Not saying that it's great. It's a great state. It's not terrible. John Cena then. No, John Cena. I don't like because they only said verbal assault on Logan Paul because they couldn't say he committed murder on Logan Paul with his promo. John Cena. What? Yo, Josh. You crazy dog. You nah. Okay, my man, dude. No. Nuh-uh, no. No, that is not the same thing. That is not the same thing. John Cena destroyed Logan Paul with this promo. The biggest takeaway line was John Cena pointing out that this was just another sponsorship and merch opportunity for him, and that he was using to buy a new Pokemon card. Oh, we got Luna Felice in the chat. What is up, Luna? Thank you for jumping in. Greatly appreciated. Talking about how John Cena committed murder on Logan Paul with his words. It is absolutely fantastic. You can't if you're gonna battle John Cena in a verbal a skirmish, you best not miss. John Cena is one of the greatest talkers in pro wrestling history. There is very few that can rival him. Him and John Cena not only He left Logan hanging with a verbal assault, but Cena also put him down with the attitude adjustment. Yo, okay, now we know Lou is drunk. Saying Boogeyman is better than like nah. No, Boogeyman is not better than John Cena. Let's get that straight. Boogeyman no. No, look, I don't have any hate towards Boogeyman, but no. Absolutely not. Abs- yeah, see, Houses here making sense. Cena is seriously one of the best on the mic of all time. There is almost nobody who can actually talk the way Cena talks on the mic. There is nobody better, or very few. Hogan was great. The Rock was great. Um, Angle, Stone Cold, freaking Bubba has shown that he's great on the mic in his TNA run, and uh, so I don't know if I would actually put Bubba right next to all those guys, but he's up there. He's top 15, top 20 best talkers in pro wrestling. Bubba's a lot better than I think a lot of people. Definitely better than I thought he was. Loved his work in TNA. Um, Somebody else who's been putting on some good work is the Street Profits, as they were able to take down JC Mateo and Tangaloa of MFTs. Unfortunately, they didn't actually do it on their own because they did need help from Sami Zayn and Jimmy Uso to distract Talatonga and Solo Sikoa. I okay, I like this. What Voice is saying here? Kane was better on the mic with his voice box. With actually, no, fuck you. Okay, there you go. You got me to curse. You bet. You jerk. No, Kane is also a great talker. I'm not. I don't know if I would say he's one of the greatest of all time, but he was great. He was a great talker, not necessarily promo guy. Because honestly, Kane cutting promos doesn't. It just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It just was never a good idea to let Kane cut a long promo. Like, just let him do his creepy, demonic thing. I pull the wings off of birds. Box Lane was the best on the. What the hell? What? Oh my god, Viking! Come on. nah. Nah, yeah, Kane really didn't need to talk a whole lot when he until he went corporate. But it's like even when he did talk, like when he was like pure Kane, like it made sense. It was I think maybe one liners, but it didn't wasn't much, but it was enough to add to the. Oh my god! Now you guys are just trying to piss me off. Now you guys are just trying to piss me. Eugene's better than Cena. Cena Festus is better than Cena. Oh my god! What the hell's wrong with y'all? And yeah, this is comedy. This is oh, thank you guys for making this show so much more entertaining than it usually is. But thank you guys. Um, but yeah, Sami Zayn would end up having a United States Championship match today, and I guess right now is a good time to talk about it. Sami Zayn wins. From what it sounds like, he won clean, pretty much. Much haluva kick, pin solo, easy. And now I'm like, God, so there was a story here that Solo Sikoa could have ran over everybody, but when he finally had to face Jacob Fatu one-on-one, no interference, no MFTs. I'm like, what in the heck? Like that could have been the story, and now they've said no. I guess they want to make 2026 the year of Sami Zayn. I am not looking forward to it. I was 6 months ago thinking 2026 is going to be the year of Sami Zayn. This is going to be amazing. It's going to be fantastic. I'm not looking forward to it anymore. No, because it just no. I liked the line last week that Sami Zayn used that this is an underdog Sami Zayn. This is WrestleMania main eventer Sami Zayn. I like that line. I'll give him that. That was a good line. Uh, okay. At least now Josh is finally saying something that makes sense. Yes, John Cena is better than Sami Zayn. Saying the house, even saying I'm not happy about. No, this is not a good U.S. title situation. No, unless they're like shit, we got to get this out of the bloodline and the Samoan shit because no one is ever gonna believe that somebody else is gonna win this title. My best guess is that this could be a way to get to reasonably say that Sami Zayn versus Aleister Black or Sami Zayn versus Damian Priest would be a fair match. Sami Zayn looks like he works in a vape shop talking about how we don't need police. Dang. I mean, look, he's had that look for quite some time. I love Sami Zayn. I have no idea why you cut Solo's legs off like that. No, yeah, that definitely did not make any sense. And Viking. Look, sometimes you know what I think we as a side we need to let the intrusive thoughts win a little bit more. We can at least then have somebody check us. It's like, hey, yeah, you got to check that intrusive thought, okay? Sometimes let them win, okay? Just don't act on them, okay? House saying, I truly hope Sami Zayn is transitional. Give me Sami Zayn versus Carmelo Hayes for the title. Take my damn money. That'd be a good match. I find it more plausible that if we do have that match, Miz is gonna find some way to screw it up for Mello, which I think is the better option. Because I think the bigger story here is going to be Miz and Mello having to go at it. Hopefully, and hopefully this does inevitably lead to Mello and Trick Williams reuniting on the main roster on SmackDown. Hopefully, but yeah, I think Solo's in a bad spot. I think the MFTs are in a bad spot. I think WWE, when they were saying that the Bloodline story wasn't over yet, I think they expected too much because they are definitely having a bad period. And it's like, and I'm kind of getting sick and tired of seeing Samoans being brought into WWE just because they're Samoans. Zilla Fatu wants to come into WWE. I'm like, look, please release JC Mateo. And at this point, I'm like, you haven't achieved anything with the Tongans. Release them. Like, what's gonna happen? Like, really, what's gonna happen? Them and then who do you bring Zilla? Bring Zilla into NXT. Call up freaking the Don Tony D'Angelo. Call up drop you got space. Yeah. Voice is as this little gentleman's agreement that Ivy Nile will be unemployed within the next 12 months, or will be dropped by WWE. All right, do I think Solo got punished because of everything that went down with Roger Jackson and Nux Pro, the promotion his father Rikishi's president of? No, I don't think that's. I don't think that they. If I am WWE, my first reaction is Solo had nothing to do with that. Rikishi is just the president, and while it is Rikishi's school, that shouldn't have an effect on Solo Sikoa. However, I have to also consider the fact. I'd also have to consider the fact that that fans are probably that idiot fans on the internet are going to say, why does Solo still have this the title? Look at what his dad's wrestling company did. What the hell? Hell no, you gotta punish Solo. You gotta punish the Usos. You gotta punish everybody. Like, damn. Like, mm, I don't think so. I think WWE would stand firm in like Solo had nothing to do with it. We had nothing. We the WWE had nothing to do with that. They removed Knox Knox Wrestling Pro. What was it? Yeah, Knox Pro. Well, from the WEID initiative, like within 24 hours, 48 hours after, or before anybody was reporting that, like, it was days before people reported that WWE dropped them. What if Raja texts Solo and asked him advice, and Solo was like, end him? I don't think Solo would do that. If he did, holy hell, Solo, what the hell were you thinking? No. No, Solo should not be punished. The Samoans should not be punished over this. No, because this had nothing to do with them. And the unfortunate fact is that Rikishi is president of Knox Pro. And and the school that he owns was the site. One of their shows, the promoter that was in charge of that school, of that show, made a bad call in letting Raja Jackson get involved in this segment. It does not matter if it was all work or not. The fact is there was irresponsibility on both the side of the promoter, Raja Jackson, and Sicko Sid. Okay, he got a little overzealous. It was in the afternoon in the lead up. Now there was drinking, so okay, so like you can't even say, oh, there's a fully innocent. Not really. It was adults making adult decisions and now adult consequences. Now I'm not saying at all that Sicko Sid got what he deserved, because no, it's like, all right, you want to give us one shot. I would have said, okay, we're done. That's it. Raja, okay, one receipt. That's it. Raja didn't stop at one receipt. He went with 20 hits. It's straight to the dome, straight to the head. He did not hold back. He did not try and protect Sicko Stu. You know what? Raja made his bed. I hope he likes it. Raja was an op. Only way that WWE could shut Rikishi up on his podcast. My family doesn't get this. They don't get that. That boom, we set you up. What? Wait. Okay, so now Josh, is this what you're saying? You were saying you spread so many rumors, and so this is another rumor you're spreading, that Raja Jackson was sent to the school by WWE to shut up Rikishi. Oh my God, Josh, I don't think that's what happened. I don't think that's the story. I don't think that's the truth. Okay. I mean, yeah, like Rikishi, like I don't know what the hell is going on with Rikishi. I don't know if you guys haven't been paying attention to him. Like, don't worry, most people don't, and it's not because there's any problem with him internally. It's just that he's been for over a year. He's been complaining about the push that his sons Jimmy, Jay, and Solo have been getting or not getting, and it's like nothing's ever good enough. He wants all of them to be world champion. He wants all of them to be the main eventers. He wants them all to be in the main event all the time, every single week. It's like, dude, like this isn't working. You're not. This isn't. You like this. This sounds like a shoot. It doesn't sound like you're trying to work us. It sounds like you're legit mad that your sons aren't getting the attention that you want them to get. It's like, but dude, Jimmy and Jay have cemented themselves as one of the greatest tag teams in WWE history, not just because of title reigns, but because of the quality of the title reigns, because of the quality of their promo work, because of the quality of their matches, because of everything that they have done for WWE, that they are going to be Hall of Famers as a tag team. Like, I don't know why you'd be mad, because they've literally, because the fans love the Usos. So, and Jimmy or Jay, he got he earned he got people to fans to believe that he's the main event, that he is main event Jey Uso. He got fans behind him so wildly over. Like, that is crazy. My explanation made it funnier. I bet it did. um, like, Jey Uso is one of the like look, I'm not gonna say Jey Uso is a bad wrestler. He's a really good wrestler. Not my favorite singles competitor, but he got over to the point that they could actually put the world title on him. Not only that, he didn't just win it randomly. He didn't just win it in some throwaway number one contenders tournament. He won the title by winning the damn Royal Rumble that nobody thought he was gonna win. But nobody complained. You'd be like, why, Rikishi, why are you complaining so much? You've got a son who's now a Royal Rumble winner. Who cares? Okay, like, dude. Like what? Only like what what is it? Like almost like 30, like 20, 30 something people can say that they've won a Royal Rumble, or 20, 30 something men can say that they've won a Royal Rumble. And then when like what, 5, 6, 7 women, like maybe 10 women can say they've won a Royal Rumble. Like and think about all the people that have been employed with WWE in the time that Jey Uso has been there. There could have been 1,000 people. 1,000. There's 1,000 other people that could have won the Royal Rumble instead of Jey Uso, but they went with him because it made sense. Because Jey Uso put in the work. He got himself over. He got himself uber over. And Rikishi, all you want to do is complain. And it's like, dude, why? You want to complain so damn much? I hate complaining. My God, you guys are just like, all right, let's see how crazy can we make Grun, my soul? Congratulations, you did it. What else is kind of crazy is that R-Truth missed Smackdown. He was supposed to be there to have a match against Aleister Black. You see, the problem is he went to Dublin, Georgia, in the United States. He didn't know there were two places with Georgia as a town or city. With Dublin as a town or city. And God, Truth, we love you, but come on, man. Don't worry. Truth did. He gave Aleister somebody to fight. It was Damian Priest. So we got this little, like a little underwhelming. But you know what? Like, they've been laying the groundwork for a reason why these two are going to be fighting. They've been working this story up really good. So I'm not too bummed about it. Like, you know what? It should be a good feud. Should be some good matches, some good fight scenes. Segments. So I mean, overall, I'm not gonna complain about this. This Randy Orton hits Drew McIntyre with a thunderous RKO, and yes, Drew McIntyre came out right after, actually right after this thing where Damian Priest and Aleister Black were in a fight. Drew McIntyre came out. He was saying, "Oh, we have an update for you. Cody Rhodes is a bitch," and talking about how he's gonna beat Cody Rhodes when he comes back. That he's gonna take the title off of Cody Rhodes. And Cody Rhodes did this all to himself, and then that Cody Rhodes has no. My God, Josh is just chosen violence today. Now he's saying Crowbar is more entertaining than Drew, or Crowbar is better than Drew. Like, no, like, nah, dude, nah. But oh my god, no, Josh, no, that one I'm not gonna say. No, dude. Look, God, now that's wild, Josh. Oh, Lou, damn it! Come on, some sanity, people, please. Um, Randy Orton comes up from behind Drew, who you see him poke his head in front of the hard cam, and crowd's going wild because they know what's gonna happen. Drew's just randomly stops something like, wait, what's going wait, oh no, wait a minute, it's Randy Orton. Oh no, RKO, no, RKO out of nowhere. Look, it's not a European show. If Randy Orton's not coming out and randomly RKOing somebody just because he can, it's like, all right, we're gonna get Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. I like it. Should be a good match. What? Oh, come on. Josh, I know you're tired of Drew McIntyre. Okay, but I think in a year from now, you'll be happy that he didn't go away. I give it a year. I think you'll be back on board. Okay. Now we finally had our main event tag team match. It was short, pretty good tag team match. Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill were able to pick up the win with a combination of Tiffany Stratton hitting the prettiest moonsault ever, and then Jade Cargill getting the pin with a splash from the top rope. Tiffany and Jade win. Looks like we're going to be heading towards another match with Tiffany and Jade somewhere down the line. Not sure when or where. I'm now looking forward to it because they're going to need Nia Jax or Candice LeRae or somebody else in that match to carry it. And then we had the segment that was re-recorded because for the US audience because the camera angle was bad. So Nick Aldis comes up to John Cena. The camera is behind John Cena's left shoulder, facing Nick Aldis. There's a hallway behind Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis says, "We just heard from Brock Lesnar." Out of nowhere, behind Nick Aldis on Nick Aldis's right shoulder, Logan pushes Nick Aldis aside. Punches John Cena in the face. The spot needed to be re-recorded because the original spot was from the side. From a side, it had a side view of Nick Aldis and John Cena, and unfortunately, it exposed the business a little too much. It was not a good angle. They had to redo it. And you know what? It was for the best that they did re-record it, because now we can say this is a real clip. This is a real clip. Yeah, the other one happened earlier, but I mean they knew that it was bad and like no, we gotta get rid of that. Now let's move on to oh my god. Josh, he just woke up and said, "Let's choose violence today." Rufus is better than John Cena? No, dude, no. Master hints or oh god. All right, so Clash in Paris. The card consists of John Cena battling Logan Paul, World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins defending his title in a fatal 4-way against CM Punk, Jey Uso, and LA Knight. Roman Reigns taking on Bronson Reed. Sheamus and Rusev going one-on-one in a good old fashioned Donnybrook match. They literally, I have no idea where the hell they heard, where Vince McMahon heard the term good old fashioned Donnybrook. Look, I don't know where he heard that, but now it is stuck with us, unfortunately, because we can't say street fight anymore, I guess. Or they can't call it what it really is, a bar fight match. Yes, that is right. We're getting into my predictions house. We're getting into the Grun predictions, going over the card real quick. And now the only women's match on the card is uh Nikki Bella challenging Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. And I'm going to start with that one. I swear to God, I will lose my ever living mind. And I might swear off wrestling if Nikki Bella wins the Intercontinental title. No. Becky Lynch beats Nikki Bella. I don't care how much cheating Becky has to do. I want Becky to do all the cheating. Everything she has to do. Pay off Brie Bella to come down and screw over her sister. Pay off Daniel Bryan. Pay off Jon Moxley. I don't care. Nikki Bella can't win this match. It is Becky Lynch all the way or nothing at all, okay? Sheamus versus Rusev, good old fashioned Donnybrook match. The truth here is it's going to depend on what they want to do. I want them to do something with Rusev, so therefore I'm going Rusev wins. But at the same time, they could very much go the route of we're going to let Sheamus win this one because it's Paris. Just send it to Europe, and we need Sheamus to win because reasons. Roman Reigns versus Bronson Reed. Oh, all right. Now this one, it's either go with who I want to win or who should win for the. Yeah, even I was saying Becky's too hot right now. You can't kill that. No. House is actually agreeing with me. He feels like Rusev should get the win. Nikki Bella. Josh says Nikki Bella and her career runs circles around John Cena. Get used to it, Grun. Shut up, Josh. Shut up. No. Okay, yeah, House, you're right. Sheamus really can't get hurt from losing this match. But as for Roman versus Bronson, I think Roman should win, but I want Bronson to win. I'm gonna go. House, I'm gonna do it for us. I'm gonna say Bronson Reed wins. If I'm wrong, fine. I accept it. I was aware this was a real possibility. I'm saying Bronson Reed wins and beats Roman Reigns. And look, I'm not gonna be surprised if the way they do it is Braun Breaker or Paul Heyman get involved to cost Roman Reigns the match. I could completely buy that. At the same time, I wouldn't be surprised if Roman Reigns does win clean. Now, we're gonna skip to John Cena versus Logan Paul. John Cena wins. Okay, come on. Like, Logan Paul needs some losses, and this can be a loss. Oof. Wow, Josh, really? Yeah, if Bronson Reed's ankle holds up, is what you're inferring. Wow, man. Logan Paul is not going to murk Cena. Logan Paul couldn't murk anybody. Not in the real world, no. John Cena can murk people. John Cena's going to murk Logan Paul this Sunday. Now for the Seth Rollins World Heavyweight Championship match where he defends it against CM Punk, Jey Uso, and LA Knight. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I think it's clear as day that Seth Rollins retains the title. I don't see CM Punk winning it here. I don't see Jey Uso winning it back here. I do not see LA Knight winning here. What? Oh my God. Josh, man. What is wrong with you, dude? No. How dare you, good sir? How freaking dare you? Oh God! And then after this, this will be the last PLE on Peacock. After this, WPLEs will now be on the ESPN Plus app or ESPN app. You're gonna have to double, triple, quadruple, 5 times over confirm that it is on the ESPN Plus app and not just on the ESPN app. Um, I don't know how to feel about this because this is we are likely if everything we've been hearing is 100% true, then we're going to have to start shelling out more money like we used to before the WWE network. And as part of IYH, like we kind of do need to watch the PLEs. And I have never been a fan, for obvious reasons, of using less than reputable sources to watch PLEs. He's Josh is saying AEW does wrestling and VPNs. Fuck the WWE. Yeah, the VPNs are definitely going to be where we probably will see an uptake in buying VPNs or VPN subscriptions rather. There oh man, I think with that, I think that's it. I think we're good for WWE this week. I think we're good for SmackDown this week. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for hanging out. I greatly appreciate the interactions. It's because of you guys that this show always does better. I will always be appreciative of that. I will always be appreciative of you guys taking the time out of your day to spend your 1 hour of your evenings with me. Greatly appreciated. Hope you and apparently even Stephanie McMahon is promoting VPNs, which definitely does lead the question: is WWE going to have what is? I don't know what they're gonna do, but but clearly they're doing something. I mean, with VPN, I can believe that they might have a sponsor coming in that owns a VPN. NordVPN would probably be my first guess. But you know what? We'll have to wait and see. Thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you guys for hanging out. Be sure to tune in to the I'm sorry, not the SmackDown, the Sunday House Party in this Sunday House Party this Sunday, August 31st. IYH In Your House Wrestling Podcast on Facebook, on X, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitch, which everywhere you can post, everywhere we can post podcasts, almost everywhere we can go live and stream our podcast. We will be watching Clash in Paris live. All three of us, me, Alcon the Concept House, and the voice Joshua Joseph. All three of us will be there commenting live on Clash in Paris. Josh, now you're just ruining your reputation, okay? No one believes you when you say Vince Russo is better than John Cena, okay? You're just hurting yourself now, brother. Enjoy your Friday evenings. Enjoy your weekends. Happy Labor Day. And I will see you guys next week. Enjoy yourselves.